assist goes to Hakeem Olajuwon. Timeout. Awaiting. And your team. Assisted Jokic. it's Tim Smith. Thanks for coming out tonight. Please drive home safely. Scotty Barnes. 3. Scotty Barnes. Thank you everyone for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see you again soon in the next home game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And now Washington's starting group. We've got C.J. McCollum. Keyshawn George is out there with Song. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2. And for Seattle, we've got Rui Hachimura. Jefferson is out there with John Morant. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Rodman in at the power forwards position.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Outside, George. Middleton outside. George against Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCollum. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Morant outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. It's a 3-point game. Outside, George shoots the 3. McCollum, no good. And here's Seattle. Morant outside. Lets it go with the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, you know, when Morant's hitting from out there, he becomes unstoppable.
Pass to Coulibaly. It's stolen by Hachimura. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The 3 from Morant. And another 3 for Seattle.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Now, Coulibaly. Sarr with the screen on Jefferson. Coulibaly with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And here's McCollum after Richard Jefferson just hit the 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Seattle with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's the 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Hachimura. Morant's got 12.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Rodman. Carlton Carrington's checked in for the Wizards. To the paint, here's Middleton, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, let me tell you, Middleton dunks it with ease. He's got those super long arms.
Now, here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Carrington. Washington trails by 11. Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Middleton. Now Sarr. Here's Coulibaly. Fires it up. That shot off.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
The 3 from Morant. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 15.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Brooks outside to the right side. Fires for 3. And it's Morant missing. Washington trails by 14. Hits it down to Middleton. Down low. Pass to Carrington. And another miss by Washington.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Morant outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's McCollum. He has yet to score. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Seattle ahead, leading by 17. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Jefferson on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Hachimura out there with Brooks. And it's Fox. And it's Peterson and it's the shooting guard.
Well, what's incredible about Peterson, he already has such a polished game, and he's only going to get better.
Whitmore with it. He's covered by Hachimura. Rebounded by Vason.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And here's Bagley. After Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Outside, Fox. Peterson. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Peterson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Seattle. A difficult situation for Washington. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Morant, he's checked in for Seattle. Carrington finds George. Back to Carrington. Coulibaly with a screen on Fox. Here's Carrington. No good on the triple. Now here is Hachimura. Defense is right there. Now here's Morant for 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
For 3, Middleton, rebounded by Vason. Here's Seattle. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Johnson against Morant. Takes a 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Middleton. Shoots over Hachimura. Middleton can't get it to go.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Now here's Morant for 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Here's Hachimura. His three-pointer's off the mark. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The three from Morant. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
1:27 left in the first half of the game. Outside, George. Back to McCollum. Will it go? Into the lane.
Yeah, look at the touch. McCollum off the drive.
Here's Morant. 30 points in the game. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hands it from downtown.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Going inside. Sarr's shot is off. Rodman with it. Now defended by Sarr. Pass to Peterson. It's Morant in the corner. From outside the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. McCollum passes to Sarr. Back to McCollum. Outside, George. The three ball. And McCollum is good for three. McCollum's got 5.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
And here's Morant. From deep, Rodman. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Seattle. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for Washington, Koulibaly is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Sarr in at the center, locking down the middle. Carrington with the ball, defended by Jefferson. Back to McCollum. It's stolen by Jefferson. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Jefferson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 39.
Looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
Now here's Middleton. McCollum outside. Here's Koulibaly. Now Sarr. Pass to McCollum. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 8 points.
So comfortable off a feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
Rodman outside. Back to Morant. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 3 assists now in this one. Middleton outside. Carrington in the corner. Pass to Koulibaly. Now here's Middleton. Defended by Rodman. And McCollum with the slam.
The veteran McCollum finishing with the flush.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's Morant for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Morant's got 45 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Carlton Carrington. Now here's Morant. He has 45 points. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And here are the Wizards now. Sarr with it. Pass to McCollum. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. Offline with his 3. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Seattle. Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yeah, look, Morant knows he can always find space for that jumper because defenders are always playing the drive.
And here's McCollum for 3. Seattle grabs the miss.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got his 4th assist in this one. Washington with the ball. And here's Middleton. Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Seattle ball.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 20-6 run. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
.56 seconds left here in the third quarter. McCollum passes to Bagley. McCollum dishes to Bagley. Misses the layup.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And these are high-value shots inside. She's going to make that more often than not.
34 seconds left in the third. Now Johnson. Still yet to score. Pass to Champagnie. That three off the mark. Champagnie's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Out to the right wing. The three from Morant. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 55.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Seattle ahead, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Washington's ball. Pass to Bagley. Inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Here's Peterson. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
Here's Carrington. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Green. Kicks it out to Johnson. Cuts off the pass. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Reese. And again, Seattle with the triple. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Seattle?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Hits it down to Middleton. Clock at 6. Fox with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Line for 2, Draymond Green.
First free throw is good.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
The Wizards making a switch here. Both free throws good from Green. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And here's Middleton. McCollum outside. Pass to Carrington. Back to McCollum. Clock at 4. Over Fox. McCollum, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Brooks for 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. To the inside, here's Coulibaly, and it's good for 2. Koulibaly's got his first 2 points.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Seattle.
Fox kicks to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner, and another 3 for Seattle.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
Sarr's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Here's Morant. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
That's good from Morant.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Middleton. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And here is Fox. A putback. They kick it out to Green. Now here's Morant for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And another bucket for him. I'd keep feeding him, keep running plays for him, keep him going.
There's the screen. Back to Carrington. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox passes to Reese. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And another 3 for Seattle.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Morant. The 3 doesn't get it to drop for him. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant. Welcome everyone to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. And on tap tonight, it's the Warriors going up against Seattle. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Stephen Curry's out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Curry in at the 3. And for Seattle, we've got Morant, Rui Hachimura out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jefferson in at the shooting guard position. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Right wing. Here's Hachimura. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here is Jefferson. There's the 3, and another 3 for Seattle.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
It's Curry outside. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Seattle has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 6 points.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Outside Jefferson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Rodman. From past the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Drills the 3-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
He rifled that one in from distance. Jefferson's got his second bucket.
Shows the quickness that time. Jefferson just gets it in a hurry.
Curry passes to Curry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Morant. He has 5. Outside Jefferson. And here's Rodman outside. And another 3 for Seattle.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Curry with it. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
.156 left in the first quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Seattle leading by 8. Brooks the pass to Morant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Curry fires from way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Morant outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Morant's got 8 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Pass to Jefferson. And another three for Seattle.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take
Curry way outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Reese. Fires from deep. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 11. Curry passes to Curry. Back to Curry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Brooks outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking three.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game.
At the line for one.
So it's Seattle in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the five for Mike D'Antoni right now. Hachimura out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Peterson in at the two. Brooks with the bucket.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
And Curry has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Brooks. And another three for Seattle.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the Warriors miss again. Seattle leading by 15. Pass to Hachimura. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Fox from outside, and again, Seattle with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. A shot by Curry, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Hachimura. It's Jefferson outside. Knocks down the three ball. Jefferson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Jefferson. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Reese gets the bucket.
Seldom lets it fly from three, but Reese has been working on that shot.
It's Curry outside. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
2 minutes remaining.
A pass to Fox. Here's Reese. Curry with the steal. Curry with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here's Rodman. It's up a three. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. Hachimura the pass to Reese. And here's Rodman outside. 1:14 left to play here in the half. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Curry dishes to Curry. The three, and that's good. Stephen Curry for three.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Seattle leading by 18. From deep, Rodman. The three-pointer is right on target. Rodman. Got 9.
And how's that for a quick answer? Punches right back with the triple.
Here's Curry with the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
3 points.
Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Connects from three-point range. Jefferson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's just attacking with relentless enthusiasm. I don't see how you slow him down now.
Jefferson's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. It's Curry outside. Seattle grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
20 seconds left in the first half. Rodman's got 12 points on 4 three-pointers tonight, shooting 62% from outside on 7 attempts. On the wing, Fox. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Seattle, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Richard Jefferson really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Outside Curry. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep three. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And here is Hachimura. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hachimura's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Outside Curry. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Seattle with the ball. Rodman outside. Back to Hachimura. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Morant against Curry. Launches a three, and that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 6 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And I love her playmaking there. Read the situation perfectly.
It's Curry. That time on the assist by Curry. 12 points for him.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Dan Adebayo's checked in for Seattle. Jefferson comes in for Russell Westbrook. Curry's gone 3 of 5 from deep, shooting 60% so far from way outside. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry's out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Curry, and it's Curry in at the 5. It's Curry outside. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Out left to the wing. Jefferson passing to Hachimura. Back to Jefferson. It's tipped. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And that one, good.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Outside Jefferson. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Hachimura's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Seattle.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And give it up for Steph Curry. This guy seemingly never has an off night. One of the all-time greats.
And here's Morant. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Jefferson, that's good.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Outside Curry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Jefferson. From the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And at that three-point line, Jefferson can be a threat. He has gotten more accurate and confident as a shooter.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Curry. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. It's good again. And the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Fires the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Curry on the wing. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Stewart. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Don't expect an MVP like Stewart to let the last 3 go unanswered. Strikes back by flexing her own range.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
Morant against Curry. Good on the shot. Morant's got 12.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Here's Curry, and that one hits back iron. And so it's Seattle, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Vasar. Pass to Stewart. To the wing right side. Here's Peterson. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Curry. For three. Traps in the tray.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Pass to Stewart. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She is the definition of a stretch big.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Curry kicks to Curry from deep three-point land. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Peterson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, I love the decision there, finding her teammate wide open.
Curry passes to Curry. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple.
Stephen Curry.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Pass to Vasar. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And Brooks gets it to go.
But nothing better than knocking down the triple.
Outside Curry. Ball stolen. Here's Peterson. Here's Stewart. And again, Seattle with the triple. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Curry. Peterson misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. Seattle with the ball. Here's Peterson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Such a competitive player. Peterson wants to respond to threes with one of his own.
Back to Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Seattle calls timeout. They're in front by 27. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Here's Peterson. Sinks the triple.
Well, you won't see too many forced shots or bad decisions from Peterson. He stays in control. Really impressive for his age.
Now here's Curry for the three. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays
that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And the driving force behind multiple chips, Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
From deep, Green. Warriors with the rebound. To the middle. And the basket by Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Seattle with the ball. Pass to Reese. Shoots over Curry. Reese, no good. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Really left alone that time.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Peterson, good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Zero issues for Peterson from beyond the arc. He's got such good lift on that J. Plus, this guy is accurate.
Now here's Curry. Jacks up a three, and it's Stephen Curry with a three.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
From deep. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Morant surveying the D. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Richard Jefferson.
Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Shaquille O'Neal.
One shot.
Timeout away team. Anthony Towns. get home safely, and we'll see you next game.
go.
Timeout away team. Idris Bam Adebayo. Sean Marion. Assist goes to Newton. The visiting team. A big thank you to all these fans support is what makes this possible. Please drive home safe. Nelson. Jameer Nelson. Timeout away team. Jameer Nelson. Jameer Nelson. Moses Malone.
we go.
Klay Thompson. Richard Jefferson. Assist from Dennis Johnson. Klay Thompson. 3 points. Klay Thompson.
Timeout. Timeout.
The visiting team, 21. we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.